Can you hear me now? Okay, Kimmy, I've got the Can you hear now? Okay, I've taken the phone off. Okay. It might have had something to do with my phone. I don't know. Okay, good. I'm sorry about that though, because I wanted to be able to do the on the desk. Anyway, for those of you that were at the members live that did not work out too well, we did roll a 3, and I've put $3 in that little binder. Yeah, we'll just have be do an old one just like we were doing a few weeks ago. The only thing I hate about it is because of our randomizing, but we'll do it. Okay, so since since we had to cut our other one a little short, I decided to go ahead and just bring that one up. Uh, the photo behind me is my that was at my daughter's wedding. Um, I do have a photo of me and Guy, but it's not in here. I'll tell you what I'll do. Next Saturday night, I'll have a photo of mine and Guy's wedding photo, and I'll show you my daughter's wedding photo though. Hold on a minute. If you can see it. She was a very, very pretty bride. But I will have to, I'll get some pictures of me and Guy when we got married. I even have pictures of when we went to our junior and senior prom. I'll show you guys. Well, I'm not saying it just because she's mine, but in all honesty, she was the prettiest bride I've ever seen. She really was. That frame, Kimmy, is a really old frame. My son, when he was doing cleaning out and for houses for estate sales, he came across that frame and I snatched it to put her picture in. What you spy back there, Kimmy, is Jackie Kennedy. I have the Jackie Kennedy doll, and I have the Princess Diana and Marilyn Monroe doll over in another cabinet. But this was my living room. I've moved out my living room furniture, all except the two queen chairs over there. Oh no, Susan, I hope you don't lose power. I hope we don't lose power, but we're prepared if we do. Guy has got in a lot of wood in case we have to, and I've told my sister that if their power goes out, they're going to have to come up here. He'll have to go down there and get them and bring them up here, because if it goes out, we'll end up sleeping in the family room with the fireplace. But our sofa is huge. Our sofa can sleep 4 people, really, honestly. Oh, did I see that Danny's sick? Did she come back home and get sick? Oh, that's true, Danny. You came home at the worst time, for sure. The only thing that makes me worried about losing the power is this icy rain we have coming. Sometimes when we get a lot of ice on the power lines around here, they go down. And I'm hoping that doesn't happen. Well, Danny, I'm glad that you're home, but I'm glad that you're not glad that you're home in such cold weather and feeling bad too. Hello, James Smith. Let me go up and say hello to everybody. Hello, Patty. Hello, Amy. Hello, Wanda and Susan, Nikki, Heidi, Elizabeth Robertson, Diamond Budgets, Libby Smith, Ravioli Designs, Freedom from Fascism, okay. Budget Your Life. Hello, Mary. Hello, Kelly. Hello, Denise. How are you doing tonight? And Tina. Hello, Eva. Belinda. I'm so sorry for all the trouble with the sound over on the members live, you guys. I really hate that. I was so frustrated. Okay, thank you, Kimmy. I said it out loud before I realized what. After I said it, I thought, oh, I probably shouldn't even acknowledge him. Yes, Patty, we're supposed to get ice too, but I really don't think it's going to be as bad as what they were predicting in the beginning. Okay, Denise, I'm glad you're here, no matter if it is just for a little bit. Since we didn't get to do the member live, let's go ahead and do a giveaway, and then I'm going to give you your freebie for tonight, okay? Okay, I'm going to give you 2 more for the randomizing. And we'll do just a couple more of these maybe next weekend, then we'll start doing something different, because I think everybody have mostly what they want, unless you guys tell me another one you'd like. We're going to do home insurance tonight. It's that one right there. And the other one is entertainment. And this is for like if you're saving for tickets to go somewhere, or maybe even to the casino or a football game or anything like that. That's what that's for. Or maybe there's a new game out that you want, and so that would be a good way to save for that. So the link to those is in the description of this live. So make sure that you get those. I don't know why I'm so raspy tonight. It started this afternoon. Oh, Eva was the resident lip reader. I thought about when I was trying to do it, and so you guys don't know what I was saying about doing those funny faces that they make when you're doing sign language. I thought, no, that would be too disrespectful. I was just going to be funny about it. Hello, Tara. Well, right now, Tara, it's just snowing, but in just a little while, it's supposed to start turning to a freezing rain and be ice. So we'll see how that goes. Hello, Carmen. Yes, we could have played Mind Reader and got a prize for the ones who got what I was saying. Hello, Belinda. Yeah, Kimmy, I think that's what's going to happen here too. At the beginning of the week last week, they were saying we were going to be getting about 12 inches of snow and ice and all this stuff, and now they've changed it to just 1 or 2 inches of snow, turning to ice rain tonight, but then tomorrow back to regular rain. It's supposed to be really cold though, so it's not going to melt, but I don't think it's going to be as bad. Oh, 100-degree weather to come home to this, Danny? Oh, wow. Well, for any of you, okay, Judy dear, can we find your Saving and Friends gnome? I tried looking around but had no luck. Yes, let me see. I'll get it and put the link here for you. Hold on just 1 second. Okay, there you go. There's the link to the Sunday Playing with Friends, which is the gnomes. Hello, Kathy. Okay, let's do a giveaway, okay? This one is called Oh Dear. I hope you can see it. It's $100 savings. Okay, you couldn't find the Let's Save Together in February. No, I have not posted it yet. I will be putting that up the next couple of days, Belinda. Okay, I've got my number here. Let's do 1 to 50. Okay, hello, Valerie. Valerie, I'm glad you got to come no matter how long you get to stay, honey. Thank you so much. Okay, let's do 1 to 50, and we'll give this one away. Let me go up and look. Make sure I didn't miss anybody. Okay, Kimmy won it. Was 14. You can see that it's kind of bent up. 14. So Kimmy is the winner of this one. We put her name on it. All right. And we'll have a little extra to give away since we didn't get to do it in the members live. Okay, let's just for fun, let's do one of our trivia questions. You want to? Might as well have a good time being together tonight since we can't get out and do much, huh? Hello, Kimberly. Yeah, now Tara needs to win. Hi, Jeanette. Hello, Judy. Glad that you're here. Hello, Aunt Banana. Okay, let's see here. Who founded Facebook? This light is terrible. Yes, Mark Zuckerberg. You are right, Kimmy. That is right. I need to play a little game and give stuff away with these, huh? Mark Zuckerberg. That's true. Oh, let's do one. Let's do another one. What does the company Ben and Jerry's produce? Hello, Mary. That's true. That's true. Yes, ice cream. That's right. That one was kind of too easy. I think that's what we'll do starting next week. We'll do this little game, but the person that gets it first will win something. That would make it fun, more fun. Well, how many of you are getting snow right now? I know everybody doesn't live in a snow area, but a good portion of us do. Hello, Lynette. How are you tonight? It's snowing right here right now too. Oh my goodness. Michelle says that they're looking for 20 to 30 inches. Jack says they're covered in snow in Texas. Might be, Susan. I noticed some of you were coming in late with the numbers. Yeah, it's supposed to be 1 degree here in the morning too, Nikki. Yeah, we're getting slammed with that now, Tara, not you. Judy says it's 8 degrees with snow and sleet where she is. The sleet is coming our way next. We're getting the snow right now. Oh gosh, Heidi. Well, have you got some outside cats, Lynette? We've got some feral cats around our house. I'll see 1 or 2 in the backyard every now and then, but I don't really know where they live. I'll just see them come across the creek. Okay, Libby Smith says freezing rain on and off in Alabama. Yes, that snow in the Tennessee Valley is coming our way, Libby, and it's here now. The snow is, but the ice is coming. Hello, Dolores. Hello, Kim. How are you tonight? I don't blame you, Danny. That's what I told Guy. We didn't go anywhere today at all. I just mostly worked in here trying to get my new office area set up and stuff. And he worked all day getting wood in and that kind of thing. So we did get a big snow, we wouldn't have to go far to get it. And I told him this evening I just fixed us some calzones and a salad. And I said, tomorrow I'm going to put on a big old pot of soup and cornbread. And that's what we're going to have tomorrow. We're not going anywhere. Yes, liquid snow. Yes, Kimmy, you can. You can make your own big notebook. If you will just, do your cardstock and then laminate it. And then I would use the 5 mil though. It's a little heavier. Use the 5 mil laminate, and then just use your happy planner to cut it. And then you've got a front or back, whatever. Oh, is it nice in Florida? I tried to call my daughter earlier to see what the weather was there, but she didn't answer. I don't know where they were. Oh, listen at Lydia. I'm sorry. California here had sunshine today with the 50s. Rubbing it in. It's supposed to be 1 degree here in the morning. Raven says she's seen nothing but snow since October. And Jessie says it's raining, freezing rain at her house right now. Ooh, 12 to 15 inches. We're not supposed to get that much. I think we're supposed to just get an inch or two of snow, but then on top of that snow is going to be ice, and it's going to be 1 degree. So that ice isn't going anywhere for a couple days. Yeah, that's what I do too, Danny. Cardstock and the 5M laminate. Yes, Susan, I can do that. Make a note right here. And you all, for any of you all that are just now coming in, our freebies tonight are entertainment, which I've got on here, like tickets, chips, like if you want to go to the casino. I've got sports and I have gaming. So that is entertainment. And then home insurance. And the links to these are in the description of this live. Oh, well, that would be nice, Kimmy. I'm not seeing that. I want to start a savings for a new computer, for a new desk computer. I've got one, but it is so old that it won't even, the operating system that is in it won't even get online now. So I just use my laptop for everything, but I'd like to have another desk unit because I do have a huge monitor already. And I'd like to get a brand new so that I could work in here and keep my laptop in the family room. Yeah, Kimmy, just make your own. That's what I've done. And I just buy the little rings. Let me see. This one right here, this travel one, that's what I did. This is 5 mil, and that I just have the rings. And I just today took my travel challenges out of it and put in a different one. Hello, Chaos Budgeting. I had to check out that Zon. I had never even heard of it till you all mentioned it the other day. You don't mean Amazon? Is that what you're saying? Is it Amazon? Are you calling it Zon? Or is Zon some kind of new site? Amazon. Okay. The other night we were on a live and we were talking about prop money, and somebody was saying, "Well, they got theirs on Zon," and then I said, "Well, I found it on Amazon." And then everybody just kept talking about getting it on Zon, and I thought, are they talking about Amazon or is that a new site? Okay. Well, I learned something new tonight. I guess I'm not up on all the hip language. Hello, Eva. Oh, Kimmy, that's the way I buy all my stamps. I get the forever stamps, and I will get them 100 at a time. And I've bought the regular stamps. I've bought the 2-ounce stamps. I've bought the international stamps and birthday stamps and Christmas stamps that way. And they're like $19.99 for 100. But what it is, they're forever stamps that are, they come out with new stamps every year. But forever stamps stay good forever. And it's just this company that has bought them up, the ones like from the year before, or some of them might have been releases that were out 2 or 3 years ago, but they're forever stamps, so they're still good. Okay, good night, Jessie. No, Kimmy, I get them. It's called Forever. I think it's called Forever Stamps. Foreverstamps.com. Yes, Lynette, you can get 2-ounce stamps. And it's like if you are mailing something that's a little over an ounce, you have to use them every once in a while. When someone buys scratchers from me, I just use a regular envelope to put them in. But if they buy 2 or 3, it goes over an ounce. So I use the 2-ounce stamp on those. No, the cost does not go up for if you buy let's say today you buy a Forever stamp and it's 75 cents. I don't even know what they are. But let's say it's 75 cents. Well, next year, let's say it goes up to 85 cents. That 75 cents stamp that you bought that was 75 cents is still good. Well, I haven't run into them, Kimmy. And I've bought from this Forever Stamps place probably about 4 times, and I have not had any problem with it. Yes, that's it. Foreverstamps.com. Now there's you can get them for $19.99. There's another one, I can't remember the name of it, but they're like $35. Now the international stamps are a little higher. They're not $19.99. I think they are around $30. But they're good. I mean, the ones I've gotten, I've not had any problem with. And God takes them to the post office for me all the time. I've not had one come back or anything. Okay. Okay, Tara, thank you. Okay, let's do our Saturday night saving real quick. Okay, I've got the Saturday Night Live with Judy, and I'm going to be marking in another hat. Let me get my marker. And I'm putting in another $5, which I have my $5 right here. So far I have $20 in there for this year. Yes, and Kimmy, I just bought 100 of the what is it called? Non-machinable stamps too, for my members. The Here for Dinners that I just mailed out the other day. They were just a little bit over. No, they were right at an ounce, but they've got a little thickness to them. So I stamped each one of them as non-machinable so they wouldn't get torn up. And I bought those stamps from them too. Lydia, I use, it's 110 pounds. But here's the funny thing. I order my paper from Amazon. There's one brand that they have is a little bit lighter than another brand, but they both say 110 pounds. But so I use the lighter one for things that I'm going to laminate. And I use the little bit heavier one for scratchers. But they both say 110 pounds, but there's a little difference in it. Yeah, I go 110-pound Raven. 67 is a little bit low, I think. Okay, Lydia says she uses 65. Oh, Kimmy says she uses 65. Okay, Nikki uses the 110 and the 5 mil of laminate. I use both. I use the 3 and the 5 in laminate. Um, I will do anything I do that has cards. I use the 5, but on the binders I use a 3, and on the games I use a 3. Yeah, that would be a little bit light for scratchers. I only use the 3 if I'm doing a game or the binders, because to me the 5 is a little stiff if you're doing an envelope, but but I like both of them. Now, Guy does my laminating, and he hates the 3 mil. He likes the 5 mil. He hates the 3 mil. Oh yeah, you better get busy, Lynette. They still haven't gotten your money straightened out, Danny. My goodness. Oh yeah, Nikki, I'll hear him fussing all the time. And I even switch brands, and this other brand that I switched to is a little better. I'll hear him fussing when he's doing laminating for me. He'll say, he'll fuss and he'll say, "Oh, this darn laminate." I know which one he's using then. I usually will come in and put everything in the laminate paper for him, and then he sits and does it. Uh, if it's a big game and it has scratch offs on it, I just use the 3 mil. But most of my scratchers, I don't really laminate them, and I'll tell you why I don't. I've had some people make remarks that about my scratchers not being laminated, but the reason I don't is because I try to sell them cheap. They're $5, and I do free shipping. Okay, by the time you take Etsy takes their fee out of it, and then you pay for a stamp and the envelope and the little papers that you put them in, everything. You don't really make that much off of a scratcher. If I did laminate too, I couldn't sell them for $5, and that's why I try to keep it low and not do laminate on them. That's what I do too. I make things as I get the orders. I don't have a stock up of stuff. Oh, do you, Kimmy? I've had several people say, leave a review saying that they loved it, but they wish it was laminated. Well, for one thing, it plainly says in the description of all my scratchers on Etsy that they are not laminated, first of all. But I couldn't sell them for $5 if I would laminate all of them. Yeah, you can, Kimmy. Hello, Stacy. Yeah, I do the same thing. Chaos budgeting. I don't keep a stock of stuff. As people order stuff, I make it. And number one, I don't have the money to buy a whole lot of stuff and make up a whole lot of stuff and have it just sitting there not selling. So I make it as you order it. Yes, I would rather sell a little cheaper and not laminate. And plus, on everything I sell, I do free shipping other than uh, out of the country. International, I do have it that they have to pay for the shipping. I don't, but I do offer international to anywhere if they want to pay for it. And I have a lot of people that do. Oh, really, Angela? This little printer that I have is an HP Envy Photo 755, and I've had it for a very long time, and it still prints beautiful. Now that I've said that, it'll stop. But I've had it for a long time. I told Guy that I would really love to get a bigger printer, but as long as this one's going, it's okay. I've really been kind of amazed as much printing as I do, because Guy says I work this little printer to death. I'm really amazed as much printing as I do that it has done as good as it has. Yes, I just jinked myself in, Kimmy. That's right. Oh, well, thank you, Shanita. You wouldn't have thought so yesterday. I had my hair pulled back and with a clip on it and then a band around my head. It almost looked like I didn't have any hair. And my son come in, he'd go help us move furniture, and he looked at me and I said, "We're moving today, and I don't care what I look like." Oh, really, Lynette? Yes, yes, they did. I remember that now. It was the Christmas Advent calendar that they bought for you. Yes. Oh, Libby, I loved it. I love that birthday card. And I appreciate you so much for sending me that, for sending me everything that was in the package. I love it. Um, I am, Angela. There's still stuff I want to do in here to change it a little bit. I really kind of wanted the sofa that is in my sunroom. It's just a gray sofa and it makes a bed. And I really kind of wanted to move it in here and move the sofa that was in here along with the two queen anne chairs out to the sunroom. Well, my son kept saying, "Mom, why don't you just sell that sofa? You don't need that sofa. Just sell it. Just keep the two chairs and all this." And I said, "Well, Gary, I really don't want to do that." And then it had some really pretty tables that my mother had bought me, you know, with it. They're kind of like cherry tables. So I don't want to get rid of them, but I really don't have any place for them since we did this move. That was my reason for kind of holding up. But and then of course Guy went right along with him, and so he thought, I just said, "Fine, that's fine. Let's just leave the queen anne chairs in here. We won't worry about that out there." But now in my sunroom, I have two sofas that don't match, and I'm not happy about it. But so you know what I'm going to do? I'm just going to keep my mouth shut. And when my grandsons come to visit the next time, I'm going to say, "Hey, what about you guys moving this furniture from me?" And I'm going to get it like I want it. I know he's trying to sell my stuff off. He said, "Mom, you don't really need that sofa. Why don't you just get rid of the sofa?" I said, "Because I just don't really want to, Gary." And so then I got it in my head and thought, well, it's kind of a floral print. And I thought, well, it would really look pretty out in the sunroom. That would look like sunroom furniture. And have my sofa and the two queen anne chairs on the side. And I have a glass table back here that was a sewing machine. It was a old Singer sewing machine. And God took the top of it off for me, and we put a piece of glass on it. And it is the prettiest table. And I wanted to move it out there. And they didn't want to do all that. So I'll just wait. I'll get it done. I just wasn't going to argue with them yesterday. Yes, that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to wait for those two weightlifting grandsons of mine. Sometime or other, they'll be here and I'll get them to do it for me. But anyway, I'm pretty much set up, and I have my stuff kind of in an L shape here, and I even maybe another table back here for like a little shipping station. So I think it's going to be fine. And you know what? It's warm in here. It's warm in here and it won't be as hot in the summer. There you go. Yes, Kimmy. And I remind him of that every once in a while. I've reminded him of it 2 or 3 times since we've been home. Let's do another giveaway. Okay, this one, I gave one away just a while back, but we're going to do another one. And this one is a Valentine, and it is I Love You This Much. And I think this is probably my favorite out of this little series. And this one is a $75 savings. So we will do 1 to 60, and let's see who wins. I've got 2 more to give away, 2 of different ones. I don't see it yet. Nope. So some have been so close. Wow. Oh gosh, somebody was just one off. I can't believe this. I will say that in this group of numbers, they have been all over it, but not that one number. Okay, we've got a winner. It was 49. Lovely Budgets got it. All right. Congratulations, Lovely. That was a long one. Let me catch up with you guys. Okay, Lynette, you had 49. I tried to come down through there real slow. I didn't see it. I don't know if it'll let me go up that far again. Lovely was the first one that I saw. Yes, congratulations, Lovely. Hello, Kelly. I don't think I saw you come in. It won't let me go back up that far, Lynette. Yeah, it won't let me go back up that far. I tried to come down through there really slow to try to catch them all. Yeah, they do go fast on that. I tell you, on StreamYard, they are a little slower than they are on YouTube. That's good. Oh no, Donna, don't go out with Preston and fall. Hello, don't want to be adult today, Jesse. Mary Stacy Feltz is she's a subscriber. She's actually a member of our channel too. And for those of you that are members, don't forget that if you have not emailed me your information and I haven't emailed you back freebies, be sure to do that. And one of the freebies is our emergency binder, which is this one here that I'm working on building again. And right now I've got $90 back in it. And that's the first one I saw, Tara. I was trying to come down through there and hold this little button and come down slow, but hers was the first one I saw. Oh, she does. She does. I'm going to put a link below. Libby, let me show it to you. I had it already. I'm glad you said something, Kimmy, because I almost forgot. Where did I put it? I printed them off today to show everybody. Here they are. Here we go. Yes, Libby made you all something special. And she did it for the members. But since we did not get to have our members live like we should, Libby, do you mind if I just give it to everybody? Let me know if it's okay to give it to everybody or if you just want it to go to members. Wanda, if you have sent me your information, which I think you have, okay, good, Libby. I'll give it to everybody. I'll send it to you, Wanda. You should have already gotten it. Usually, when people emails me their information, I send them all the new member goodies. Okay, here's what she did for us. It's a whole year's worth of minis. Okay, for January, it says, don't flake on savings. For February, it says, I heart savings. And for March, it says, luck of the dice. And then for April, it says, April showers bring. And then May says, May flowers. And then June says, vacation berry much needed. That is so cute. I love it. And then For July, we have Let Debt Freedom Ring. And August says, we don't need no education much. And wait, it said, we don't need no education. Wait. And then it says, September is Fall in Love with Savings. It's all of these are so cute. I can't wait to cut these and put them in for my minis. And then this one says, which better way I can't, let me see. Which better way have my money? Okay, and this one says, thankful for leftovers. And then December, I love it. It says, every time a bell rings, an angel gets its wings. And I've got something to tell you funny about that. When we were at my daughter's, on Monday nights, they go to this place to eat where they meet up with a bunch of friends, and they do a trivia night, and they do it every Monday night. While we were there, we went. One of the questions was about that, about every time a bell rings, an angel gets what? An angel what? And my son-in-law, he was the one writing down the answers, even though we were telling him. He wrote down, an angel loses its wings. And we were saying, no, it gets its wings. He let it go like that. And let me tell you, Amy, for a week, did not let him forget that. She told him that when we got home, she was going to make him watch It's a Wonderful Life. Let me get the link for Libby's. Oh, let me find it. I put it on here today so I can be sure to give it to you guys tonight. Oh, here it is. Here it is. I'm so glad that you reminded me about it. Here you go. There you go. There is Libby's 12 months of savings. And I think they're going to be so much fun to do. I want to try to add one in my freebies in my minis every month. And I know that you guys are going to love them. Good night, Angie. Oh, I'm sorry that you're not feeling good. I hope it's not the flu. Yes, and that was very, very sweet of Libby to do that for us, but she does all kinds of sweet things for me all the time. Yes, Libby, you should open you up a coffee shop. Oh, that would be fun, a shark box. I hear that, Kimmy. You know, my daughter was sick when we were in Florida, and she still has that cough. Oh, good, Lynette. Sometimes I think it's a YouTube problem when you can't download stuff. Oh, no, Angie. I'm sorry to hear that. They're saying that the flu is really bad this year. And Guy and I had to go last Wednesday for our annual checkup. Nothing wrong. It's just you have to go every once a year. And the doctor, he said, well, we're going to take the flu shot. And I said, well, I guess. I said, but I saw on the news where the flu shot's not doing its job this year. And he said, well, it's kind of not. He said that there was one strain they didn't get into it. And so it's not getting it as good as normal. And so Guy took the flu shot. Well, then the nurse came in. She said, Judy, I'm so sorry to tell you. She said, we don't have any more flu shots. She said, you can come back Friday. Well, we left, and I told God, I said, I didn't have to take it. He said, what? You didn't take the flu shot? And I said, no, they ran out. He said, I got the last one. I said, I guess you did. And I didn't go back. Yes, there is no known numbers tonight. None at all. Oh gosh, yeah, Nikki's had it really bad. Broke no. Yeah. I did Sunday's video on Friday, Thursday or Friday. I went ahead and did like 3 days ahead just in case we got bad weather and then didn't have internet. So I've got videos up through tomorrow. And hopefully, I wanted to get Mondays also, but I just didn't have enough time. So hopefully, I will have internet tomorrow and be able to get Mondays up. No, Cece, we are doing the gnome savings. Kimmy and Jen and Tara and Eva are always trying to get the number out of me ahead of time. It's just a joke. Yes, we are doing the gnomes in the morning, and it's already done. Good night, Michelle. Thank you for coming. I don't think you'd guess it, Libby. Not this week. Yes, it is cold. It's going to be like 1 degree here in the morning. We have never taken the COVID shot, Kathy, and used to, I wouldn't take the flu shot either. And about 3 years ago, I finally gave in and started taking the flu shot. But now, guys, always taking the flu shot. I've taken that, and I've taken the pneumonia, but neither one of us have ever taken the COVID shot. I don't know, Lynette. Last week's freebies were, if some of you remember, I can't remember. I think it was auto insurance, and I don't remember the other one. Oh, thank you, Cece and Kimmy. Well, I will give you a hint, Kimmy. You're not going to get your wish tomorrow. Okay, say what you do. You mind if I give my son a copy of your emergency fund book? He won't. No, I don't mind at all, Kim. Not at all. That was something that I did about a year ago, right after I started my members, because it was right after we had the hurricane that came up through North Carolina and did so much damage and everything. I made that emergency binder and I gave it to the members so we could start saving for emergencies. I got mine up to about $750, and then we had something happen and I had to take it out. So I'm having to start it all over. I've got 90 back in it now. Oh, really? Donna doesn't know how to schedule videos ahead? Oh, when I was doing my book channel, my storybooks, I would do a whole week's worth of books. I would sit in here in my living room and read enough books to do like 6 or 7 days ahead. Yeah, eating out. Lynette, it was eating out and auto insurance last week. That's what it was. Yeah, we had date night a few months ago, a few weeks ago. We had I've done food pantry. If there's anything that you would like, let me know. If you think that down the road, you know what, we haven't done our randomizer binder. Woo! Let's do that really quick before we have to get off. Where is my binder? Here it is. I almost forgot. Okay, I've got $25 here, 25 ones, and I hate that you can't see it. But we're going to go ahead and do this. I will tell you what numbers I've got. And we will roll. I've got a 12-sided die here. Okay, are you guys ready? Filming ahead for a vacation. Yeah, I've done that. When we went to Florida back at Christmas, I went ahead and did a week ahead, and then started filming after we got down there. I was down there for a few days. Okay, I'm going to go ahead. Okay, number 11 gets $1. Okay. Number 7 gets $1. Number 8 gets $1. Number 8 gets another $1. Number 10 gets $1. Number 9 gets $1. Number 6 gets $1. Number 1 gets $1. Number 1 again. Let's do that one over. Number 7. Okay, number 6. Number 1. Number 3. Number 10. Number 5. Number 4. Number 11. Number 1. Well, 1's getting it tonight. Number 7. Just a few left. Number 12. Number 3. They're just about all getting some love, though. Number 1. 2 more. Number 7. No, I was wrong. There was 3 more. Number 1. The last one is number 2. Okay. And I'll tell you what I have. Okay, my number 1 is Etsy, and it's getting $1, $2, $3, $4, $5, $6. Okay, and my number 2 is Amazon, and it has altogether $1, $2, $3, $4, $5, $6, $7 now. Okay, number 3 for me is taxes. It's getting $2 more. And so far it has 1, 2, 3, 4, $5. Taxes is going to be a whole lot more than $5. Number 4 got $1, and that is emergency funds. And it has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, $6. Number 5 for me is car maintenance, and it now has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, number 6 for me is credit card debt. And it gets 2 tonight, so it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, $6. Okay, number 7 gets 1, 2, 3, $4 tonight, and it is medical for me. So it's $4, 5, 6, $7 is what I have in that envelope. Okay, number 8 gets $2, and that is self-care, and it now has $5. Okay, number 9 gets $1, and that is anniversary, and it gets, we now have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, $7. So that'll buy a guy a Big Mac. Number 10 gets $2, and number 10 for me is subscriptions and memberships. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, $6. Number 11 gets $2 tonight, and that is vehicle registration and tags, and it now has $3. And then number 12 gets $1 tonight, and that is dental. So dental now has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, $6. That's what I've got. And I figure as I get some of these done, I will change them out for a different one. Okay, what is it about Kathy? I'm so sorry. Oh, Kathy, I'm so sorry. Kathy, I'm so sorry to hear that. Okay, I'm trying to catch up here on comments. Yes, Kathy, you'll be in my prayers too, honey. I didn't know that was going on with you. I'm so sorry. Libby, I have a grandson that kind of has OCD, and everything's got to be just so. To tell you how bad it is, when he moved into the house that he's sharing with some other boys at college, he called me one night to show me his room, and he was saying, "But Grandma," he said, "I don't know what to do." He said he's got a chest of drawers on one side, and then a bedside table thing on the other one. It's got drawers in it. But anyway, he was real concerned because the space between his bed on one side wasn't the same as the other side. I said, "Nicholas, that doesn't matter." I said, if I went through my house and I wanted everything to be exact measurements everywhere, I'd really be hurting. I said, "It doesn't matter that one's an inch off." But that's the way he is. Everything's got to be, and even his clothes, they're color coordinated. And I don't know. If he ever gets married, he better hope he marries somebody that's like him, or they're not going to get along. Yeah, He is that way. He's happy. He's happy as he can be, Kimmy, but he is very bad about that. Yeah, it would drive me crazy too. That's what I told him. And he called me that night to show me because he was concerned about one his bed being there being a few inches of space on one side more than the other. I told him, I said, Nicholas, if you go to your grandma's house, you're going to find a lot of things that's not going to look the same. I said, it's just things you don't worry about. Oh, really? You're like that too? He's that way too. He is like that too. Yes, that is true, Angela. Opposite OCD is definitely a thing. Yes, it is. But he has always been that way. Even when he was little, his toys. Amy's got 3 children. She's got Ethan, who is keeps things, pretty neat, always did, and didn't tear stuff up or anything like that. She's got Nicholas, who his room is always immaculate, never a thing out of place. Every little car he had was in this, he had a place. That's just the way he is. And then we've got Alex, that you have to fuss at her to even make her bed up. Clothes are in the floor. And I tell her every time we go down, I say, okay, I'm coming to check your room. She says, no, Grandma, don't come upstairs. She's just the opposite. If she gets a roommate in college that is like Nicholas, she's really going to be hurting. I said Amy's got 3 children, 2 boys and a girl, but her girl is the worst. Now, Jen, I like my spices in alphabetical order too. I do have my spices on my spice rack in alphabetical order. Yes, Alex is very, very artistic and creative. She really, really is. I keep telling her that she's going into the wrong um, profession and studying in college because she is so artistic. Kim, I like my money with the highest on top going to the lowest, and I like it going a certain way. Even if it's in my wallet or in one of these binders, whatever, it's like that. Okay, let's do one more giveaway before we have to say goodnight, okay? This is one that I gave to my members last year in their January perk. And when I was doing in my moving and purging, I found 3 of these. And I thought, oh, I'm going to go ahead and give these away. And I've got the number, you can't see it. I'm going to go ahead and give these away, but I'm going to do one tonight and I'll do maybe the other 2 next week since we're running out of time. I was going to do 2 giveaways in my members live, but that went to pot. So anyway, this one is Because I Love You. And this one is a $50 challenge. So we'll give this one away and we'll do numbers 1 to 60. And I'll try my best to keep up. Okay, we've got a winner. The number was 33, and that is Tina. Okay, congratulations, Tina. Okay, so we had 3 winners tonight. And I'm so sorry that we didn't get to give more away in the members live, but for some reason I just couldn't get everything to work in the members live tonight. I don't know why. Well, even in this one, I couldn't get the camera to work, my phone camera. So anyway, we'll go ahead and call it a night then. And I think next week when we do our trivia, we might have a little something to give away for those questions. I think that would make it so much fun. So anyway, I'll see you guys next Saturday night, and hopefully we won't have any problems. I'll try to get this thing figured out. And it worked really good last week, and then this week, for some reason, it's not. I don't know. Might just have to go back to doing the YouTube thing. I don't know. Anyway, I'll see you guys next Saturday night, though. Please stay in, stay warm, stay safe. Don't get out if you don't have to over the weekend. And remember that I love you all. I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.